All right, welcome Destination Diamond. We're doing a quick little new ambassador training because we have a lot of new people that have taken on this amazing health journey and they want to change their wealth. So in order to do that, we want to make sure that we equip them with all the tools. So we're going to try to keep this short and sweet. You guys, I really want to encourage you that if you have some paper, please jot down some questions on there so you can go back and ask us at the end. I will open it up to questions at the end. So jot down some questions that you have or some notes that you have and things that really excite you. So let's go ahead and kick it off. Andrea, I don't see your face anywhere, doll, but that's okay. I know you're going to chime in here. But how many people on this call got a success kit that looks like this? Not everybody? Okay, because most people on here probably did not. Oh my gosh, this is a beautiful, beautiful thing. It's like your Bible, okay? But they have a new one coming, so that's why you didn't get one of these. This is in your back office, though, online. So I really want to encourage you all, and I'm going to do a screen share and show you how to go and dig through everything in your back office because Plexus really wants to equip us with tools to be good network marketers. Not just selling Plexus, but to be good at our profession, okay? Because this is about relationships. So we're going to explore the back office a little bit, but I'm going to go ahead and show you all real quickly here. If I can close all my husband's tabs about working out, my goodness. And if we want to take a second, if anybody here has anything specific they want to make sure that we hit on tonight, that you've been thinking about or not quite understanding, go ahead, please raise your hand and ask us to, you can type it in the chat box or you can say it here and we'll make sure that we really elaborate on it, whether it's the compensation plan, social networking, how do you do it on Facebook, whatever your questions are that you really want to make sure that we address. Okay. So I'm going to do a little screen share and walk you through where you can find a lot of our tools. Okay. So this is our Facebook page. Destination Diamond from a desktop. So you see here on the left side, and if you're on your phone, it'll just be little, right underneath. You have to scroll over and you'll see what's called files. Okay. You can actually see photos here too, which is fantastic. Files. If you go to that, you'll find our new ambassador checklist, new ambassador now what, information on products, Plexus ingredients. Now I'll tell you, a lot of our products have been updated. So some of them have new single sheets, but you'll go through all this and you can ask me personally which ones. Your IPA sheet, earn while you learn. This is really important as a new ambassador to understand what you should be doing. What is IPA? A sample email that you can send to people, a measuring chart, how to take your triplex combo. You all, this is full of information and documents that you can save and share with your prospects and your new ambassadors or new customers. So we'll start with your new ambassador checklist, your first 24 hours. You want to go over your back office with your new ambassador because that back office has a lot. But here's what I'm going to tell you. Because we have a new back office coming in the very, very short months, I'm not going to go into depth on the new back office, but I do want to show you the basic tools, how to know what your PV is, how to make sure your convenience order is set up, how to go and place a new order, how to edit your credit card information, all those things so you can help your new people do that. You want to feel confident so you can do that as well. Add yourself, which you all are already in, but add your newbies to our Destination Diamond page, which is for ambassadors only, okay? Even if they just did wholesale customer, they can only join that page if they have their convenience order on for 100 PV or more. No one is allowed to join our ambassador page if they just wanted to do it for 30 days. They're not allowed. No privilege to that group. I'm pretty strict about that. So if I go and I check the genealogy report, I see they're new, but they don't have a back order on, I'm going to take them out of the group because that's special for people that are taking it serious. Then you want to add them to Healthy with Plexus. So Healthy with Plexus, if you all should be in that group, that's for everybody. If someone likes your Plexus post and you send them a message and they say, that you'd love to share more with them and they say, I'd love to learn more, I love your posts, then you can add them to that and let them know it's not a sales group. It's just a group for information, customer support, and it's just a great place to learn privately. So when you add people to Destination Diamonds, you would want to say something like, hey, welcome to our team page. We're so happy that you're here. So excited for you and your journey to get started on these products and get healthy with me. It literally tells you what to say, but show your new ambassadors a welcome. This does a few things for people, okay? One, it makes them feel excited. It makes them see that there's a big community and culture in Plexus, and they joined more than you. You guys, a lot of things that I realized, especially from our Zoom call, if anyone missed it Tuesday night, it was amazing and just, emotional, but just so wonderful to see the friendships that have been built. A lot of people in their lives are lacking a positive group of supportive women. And when we show them that we also have that, that's amazing. Okay. It'll almost make them want to be more part of your community and your business because it comes with that. So you add them there, you send them these videos over the course of the next few days while they're waiting on their products. A Plexus product video. I love the one, you can do a short one on just the 3 products. Almay Darling's one of my favorites. I should add that in here, but I can send you all the link. Almay Darling, Plexus, Triplex, and Opportunity. Write that down. That's a huge, I just love that video. I send it to everybody. And then maybe I would send them that that training video that she did the other night. That one's a little bit longer. It's 30 minutes, but just let people know I want to give you a short and sweet, but I also want to give you this amazing video that's a little bit longer. Send them a little video on the compensation plan. Sonia Dudley has a good one that's short and sweet. I like that one. But the reason I say Almay Darling, Triplex, and Opportunities, because she kind of hits a little bit on the opportunity and the products. So that's a good one to send. Share a diamond doc with them that you think would relate to them. In Destination Diamond, you can actually type in diamond documentaries, and you'll find, and I just did it the other day, a big thread of all these diamond documentaries that comes up, and you can find one, whether they're a nurse or they're a stay-at-home mom or they're a teacher or someone, right? And you can watch a video or two and send that to your new person. This casts the vision for them. So it's really important that we do that. Share a diamond doc with them on that 3rd day. And then on the 4th day, do a color personality test with them. So it's kind of fun, but you also get to know how you relate to that person or how you can relate to that person. Are they motivated by fun and contests, or do they really just want to help people? Are they red? Do they like to be dominant? What is it? So it's really important that we know that about people. Then the next 72 hours, set up a Zoom call, dive into the success kit. Now, if they didn't get a success kit, you can do that online. Go over detox symptoms with them. There's also a post in Destination Diamond. You can type in detox in the search bar within this group, and it will pull that up for you. You can copy it and paste it to them as a text or in a message, or you can tag them and say, hey, Susie, read over this and let's talk about it this evening, to make sure that they really read it. Then you want to schedule a 3-way call with your newbie and your sponsor. Again, this helps them feel part of a community. It helps them make more friends right away. And then schedule a time to make their announcement on Facebook. Do not just let them make a Facebook post on their own, okay? You're going to go over this with them. We have another one that says new ambassador checklist, and it tells them what to say. So you can literally just copy this and send it to them and then coach them through it. If somebody comments, don't tell them what you're doing in every product. Say, hey, I'm so excited to share this with you. I'll message you right away, or I'll message you this evening. Then you want to do, this is really, really important, okay? And I hope everybody on here has already had their online launch event. Set up a launch Facebook party. This is easy. It's easy to duplicate. We've written out all the posts for you. You and your sponsor will do it. You can pair up with someone and do it. This is really, really important. So this document, again, is in your file section. If you guys didn't see where I went for that, I went to the file section. Okay, so new ambassador, now what? This is really important and where you all are right now, okay? I want you all, if anyone, do you have any paper with you? Anybody have any paper? Because I want you all to write this down, or maybe do it in the notes of your phone or something. Think about why you started this journey. What is it right now? I was talking to Nikki today about why she started and why are you trying to go fast, start gold? And she has a really good reason that's emotional and close to her heart, and it's going to push her to do that. So you want to write down your why right now. Is it pay off debt, be a stay-at-home mom, retire your spouse, whatever it is, write it down. Put it on your mirror, put it on your computer, put it somewhere that you can see it. Okay, this is really important, but you want to share that with your sponsor as well. And this is how we will help you know what it's going to take to achieve that. If you just want your products free, if that's your why, all right, I'm going to help you do that. Recruit 3 to 5 people, get 3 to 5 customers. We'll get your products covered every month. Very simple. If you want more than that, we'll coach you along the way for more than that. So that's when you make up your game plan. You have to decide how much money is that going to take. So if someone says, I want to retire my spouse, I'm going to say, okay, well, how much income would you need to make to feel comfortable to do that? And we'll look at the income disclosure chart. And a friend of mine, she's like, well, I need to hit Ruby. I'd feel really good if I was senior Ruby. I said, well, then let's make it for senior Ruby. This is what we need to do to get you to senior Ruby. Month by month, we break it down. Then you're going to make your breakout posts. Everybody on here has already made their breakout posts. And again, your sponsor will tell you what to make. Then you want to do from the interaction, this tells you how you can exactly respond to people. I would love to share more about the products with you. Wonderful, right? Isn't this so easy? Andrea just literally wrote it all out for you guys, X, Y, and Z. Then we're going to skip that because you guys have this file saved on your computer. I'm sure easy access. You can just read it and then, or print it off. That's how I do it. You want to go and follow 3 Diamond Ambassadors. Does anyone already follow Diamond Ambassadors on Facebook? Okay, everybody, I hope so, right? Follows them. You want to do that. You want to see how they're posting. What are they posting? Follow their lead. Yes, you can copy and paste their post. You can obviously change it around a bit to fit your personality and maybe your own story, especially if it's a testimony, but you can definitely follow their lead. They're Diamond for a reason, so I'm always looking to follow people that have done it before me. Then you want to make sure that you continue to post intentionally on social media, one time about Plexus. Make sure it's content and it's attention grabbing. One time about things you love to do, exercise, cook, kids, travel, etc. One time about something that can add value to your followers. Fun facts, sharing a healthy recipe, workout tips, mom hacks, things like that. On our IPA sheet, these are literally written out for you on your 3 posts a day. Your one post about Plexus, by the way, doesn't even have to say Plexus, okay? It could be a picture of your vitamins and talking about who knew that everything was related to gut health. I'm so happy I took a leap of faith and listened to my friends and tried these supplements. Didn't even mention Plexus. But they're going to be, and then you can list some things that it's either helped you with or helped your friends with gut health. And then that's going to be attention grabbing. You know what I mean? But it's about Plexus, but it's not pushy and salesy in your face. Everybody knows on our team, we are really against pictures of products and constantly posting them because it's a sales ad and people do not want to feel sold to on their Facebook. They want to feel like you're sharing your life, what you're passionate about, what you're learning about, what you're excited about. And yeah, that's Plexus, but there's a way, it's called attraction marketing, that you can share about your Plexus and want people to want to know more without making them feel like they're sold to. So every time you post about Plexus, your goal is to post something and have someone read something when they don't even know they're reading a Plexus post. That's the beautiful thing about it. And I love, again, you're building your brand. If you love to exercise, you love to cook, you love your kids or love to travel, just post something about an engaging post by chance would be, my family and I are looking to travel somewhere down south on the East Coast. What do you all suggest? People love to give their opinions, so ask their opinions. You're stating you love to travel and you're asking for feedback. That's wonderful. Maybe post a healthy recipe or a new workout that you did or that you found. Again, this is all building your brand. So we'll talk a little bit about that in just a minute, but I'm going to finish this quickly. Learn 3 quick lines about each product. Now, I know that some of you did not get the success kit over here, but in your success kit, where are they? Oh, I got them out. Whoopsie. In your success kit, there are actually flashcards, you all. Flashcards about each product. You can read them word for word. It's literally sentence that you can post right on Facebook. So it's kind of a no-brainer. You can study these and you can feel confident. You can also listen to YouTube. Al, my darling, has videos for every product and feel confident. Or Jennifer Pickett. Voice message or share in person with people daily about the products and opportunity. Set a number each day with how many people you are going to reach out to. This is really crucial. This is your IPA. This is where your money comes from. Your money's not going to come from reading this Plexus Bible back to back, studying the products back to back, following diamonds back to back, but not putting anything into action, right? If you're not offering what you have or reaching out to people, you are just third-party validation for everybody else that is. I had a girl, she was like, really distraught because one of her best friends ordered from somebody else and she had been posting on Facebook. And I said, well, did you actually tell her that you sold Plexus and that you were so excited about your business? She was like, no, I thought she knew that. I thought she could just tell. You guys, the biggest thing that will kill your business is assumption. You cannot assume, one, that people know you're a Plexus ambassador. You cannot assume that people don't need your products. You have to assume everybody needs your products. That's the assumption that will get you far. So then you want to go silver. That's your first goal in your first month. Grab 3 friends and say, hey, I would love your feedback on these products. Will you join me and give me 60 days? And if you don't love it, you can get your money back. No hard feelings if you decide it's not for you. Give them a way out if they decide that they don't want to do Plexus. Okay, that's okay because it's not for everybody. Some people you just can't save. Some people like to be chained to their issues and their problems. All right, so I'm going to go over a quick little start guide, and this also comes in your success kit if you don't have it. But it is number 1, be a product of the product. If you're taking notes, awesome, I'd love it. These are some good things you should write down. Be a product of the product. Now, that means you all better take your Plexus products every day. Every single day. You can't expect people that join you to be consistent with their products if you're not consistent with yours. Now, be a product of the product. I'm going to take a little bit further. That means you're in health and wellness. I will tell you some honest feedback from some of my friends that have told me a lot of people lose credibility, and some are in this business and they're not on my team, but I've seen them post. I've unfollowed them because I just could not take it. But they'll post about, oh, my pink drink, I lost 3 pounds already. And then the next day, they're posting a picture of a Burger King and a soda. You completely ruin your credibility, okay? I'm all about balance. But if you're going to have balance, say, hey, life's all about balance. I love my cheat meal tonight. Oh, nothing like a good burger and French fries sometimes. Tomorrow, I'm back at it with my healthy exercise and my clean diet. You let people know you're relatable. I think that's really important. I'm not saying you can't eat a burger or you can't share that. If you get a cold, I'm not saying you can't share that. But if you get a cold, don't post on Facebook, oh my gosh, my kids brought home a sickness. What you can do is say, I think my kids brought home some funk from school, so I'm going to double up on my awesome probiotics and I'm going to kick it to the curb. So you want to try to spin that, okay? So be a product of the product. You're in health and wellness. Be quiet, please. Okay, number 2.
Mom!
So I told you.
Lego.
In a minute, please. Number 2 is get to know your new ambassador success kit. Get to know your back office and the success kit that we're going over right now. Number 3, please stop it. State your why. We went over this a little bit on your new checklist. Write it down. Your why is going to change. Sola, shh. Your why is going to change, okay? My first why was to get my products paid for because my husband said, if you don't get your products paid for, we are not reordering. And then he signed up underneath me 2 weeks later because he knew how great I felt and he wanted it too. But that was my initial why. Then my why, I decided I was going to give this business a year of consistent work, okay? That means I got on every training call. Rock the Pink Live, Monday nights, I didn't watch Housewives anymore. I got on Rock the Pink. That was crucial for me to grow my business. I participated in the book studies that they did every other month. And then I got on other leaders training calls. I was committed, and that was really, really important. My why changed. Now my why is I want financial freedom. I want my husband out of working in these jobs that literally he's been gone since 5 a.m. this morning, hasn't been home, hasn't seen us. I mean, that's not a life. I want to live with him. I want to see him. And that's my goal. So your why is going to evolve over time, which means, your whole business evolves. Number 4 is set your business goals. We went over this. Where do you want to be in 30 days? Write it down. Say, if you want to say, I want to be silver in 30 days. In 60 days, I want to be gold or halfway to gold. We'll help you get there. Write these down so we can tell you if you're on track, right? And talk to your sponsor about that. Number 5 is connect with your upline. We talked about this. Really important. You want to do that. Let everybody know who their upline is, okay? Because there are a lot of people, and you guys are on this right now. Say that you bring somebody into the business and then they add their sister, right? Well, they're not really working the business, and then their sister has no idea of the opportunity at her hands. So if that person doesn't start a message with you and that newbie, you need to reach down to them and extend an invite. Say, hey, I'm so excited to meet you. I saw that you joined Susie last week. So welcome to the team. I can't wait to see you have success on your products. And if you want to know more about this amazing business opportunity, I'm just a phone call away. Send that voice message to every new person that joins your team. Trust me. Then you want to make your Franks list, your connections list. This is really important. You all, I have books of these. Like, I've filled up so many. Oh, here's one right here. It's already full. So I had a new page. Okay. You can go by and check these lists off. Some of you probably see your names on there. How funny is that, right? You can also put a check mark right beside that person's name. That means I've reached out to her once. I see some people I've reached out to 3 times. Still haven't joined, but I'm still going to reach out to them again. Because in network marketing, the sale is made on the 8th to the 12th follow-up. I promise you, if you offer this to someone once and they ignore your message and you don't engage with them about anything else other than Plexus, you know, your next message should be something unrelated to Plexus. But if you don't go back and offer it again, and you just kind of, they think that you forgot about them, and then some really excited girl comes along and offers it to them and tells them how great they would be at this business because it may be a different time in their life, they'll join them because they think that you forgot about them. And you can't be upset about that. If you don't follow up, you can't be upset if they join somebody else. And that's the whole cold, hard truth. So follow-up's important. Make that list, put everybody on it. And then the next one is set up 3 face-to-face gatherings. When people first join, I think it's really important because there's no more exciting time than when you first join the business, right? Or when you first decide to start your business. Some people stay as a wholesale customer for months before they decide to really make money with this, or their circumstances change and they need to make money with this. So when they make that decision, get with you as their sponsor, or you want to get an event within your first month. 1 online, 1 in person, one launch event with like maybe a group with your team, okay? 3 events in your first month. That's how you really set yourself up for success. And of course, we are all always willing and able to help with that. Set up your back office. That means make sure that you understand what your convenience order is, how to order, things like that. And explore the Plexus Learning Center on there. That is absolutely crucial. And I don't know if you can see it. Okay, let me just go to this real quick. I'll do a screen share and then we'll move right along. Okay, so this is my dashboard right here. Okay, so you see down here, it has my PV, which is 0. AWH means annual website hosting fee. It's paid. I'm up to date. My convenience order is on 100 PV. I'm good to go. Okay. Then you see training up here. You can go to your back office training, success on demand, your rank up roadmap, how you can find how to get to gold, all of these things. Plexus literally maps it out for you. So if your next rank is silver, it'll tell you how to get to silver. If your next rank is senior gold, it'll tell you how to get to senior gold, where to focus your time. It breaks it down for you, ranking up. This is really good. Aspire is our personal development for success, which is really important. So I thought that was awesome that they offer us all these tools. And then the last one is get connected and stay connected. Ask your sponsor for a calendar of the events for the next month, okay? And ours is in Destination Diamond. It's actually the cover photo. You can see it right there. So we have an online event. We have a 7-day trial starting on Monday that you can invite people to. We're having a group lunch the weekend after Leaders Retreat for everyone in Charleston to come to, things like that. Stay in tune with events. But this is number 1. These online trainings or online team meetings are so important. And I tell people, I want you to pay attention to those faces that are on these calls. Those are the people that you should friend on Facebook. Those are the people that you should work with. Okay, so for example, Nikki's on here. Brianna's on here. Nikki, you and Brianna see each other on all the calls, right? So you would want to reach out. You would want to befriend Brianna and say, Brianna, I'm looking for a power partner. You want to do a power hour Zoom with me one day this week? I know that you're dedicated to your business. Everybody on here should be friends. You know, that's really important. But also, staying plugged in is so crucial because say you have a bad day in your business, or say someone tells you no, or say someone quits your products. It's going to happen. I want you to know right now, it's a revolving door. Some people come, many people leave. Some people come and stay for life, are all inners going to the top of the business. You'll never find those people if you quit sharing. But when you have a bad day, and if you don't have that shield of confidence, and maybe two people quit in the same day, right? Has that ever happened to somebody? It's happened to me, and I'm like, oh my gosh, how sad. These products would be so great for her, but she's not ready. My mindset is this. I am the same way. I am still emotionally stable when somebody quits on me, and I'm just as excited when somebody joins my team and they say they're all in, right? You have to be able to have that medium. So when you get on a training call on a Tuesday and you get people that are on your same level, going in the same direction as you, positive, dealing with the same things, do you know what that's going to do for you? It's going to change your mindset back to what's important moving forward in your business. You're not going to focus about that person that said no to you, that probably never again thought about what you said, or that person that quit your products, because they may not be done forever. I've had many people quit my products, even quit the business, and then come back 6 months or even a year later, so it can happen. But the training calls are super, super important. All right, Andrea, do you go ahead and add on some things there before I just jump into what I want to say next?
What are you going to say next? Because what are you saying next?
Well, I was going to go into how Plexus is different.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll go over just kind of like the basics of signing someone up. I think this is important. So you didn't go over the options to buy, right?
No, I didn't go over the options.
Okay. All right. So there are 3 options that you can offer to people when they are interested in the products. One is retail, and one is preferred customer, and the other is wholesale. All of you guys are wholesale customers. I say wholesale customer because ambassador is sometimes scary to people, but we are all ambassadors. So basically, wholesale is what you guys are. You pay $34.95 to join the business. You get your website. You don't have to do parties. There's no products. You don't have to send inventory, nothing like that. So retail is what I really don't encourage anyone to do retail, because retail is a one-time thing. They don't sign up with an account. They don't have a reoccurring order. It's the most expensive. So I really try to tell people, listen, honestly, Plexus products are not just a quick fix. You want to be on these products. You have a 60-day money-back guarantee, but you want to be on these products for longer. Not just try it. Not just try it for, a couple days. So I really try to steer clear of the retail. But my 2 favorite are preferred customer. Preferred customer is one step below the wholesale option. And this is a really good option, and is what I tell people. I kind of explain it whenever someone's like, okay, I'm ready to, buy. And I tell them, like, okay, there are 2 options that you can buy, and you can just tell me which one you fit in the best. So I tell them, I'm like, okay, preferred customer. If you don't think you're going to be committed to these products for 3 to 6 months, then I would definitely go to, Amelia, that was like Andrea Derrick started a screen share. Anyways, I was like, so, I would go with preferred customer. If you're not going to stick with it, be consistent, you don't think that you are like a consistent person that's going to take these products longer than 60 days, preferred customer is probably going to be your best bet. But if you're looking to be on these products for a while and let them work for you, and you want to, possibly dabble in the business as well, then I think wholesale would be a great option for you. And then I kind of tell them, I say, it's $35 because I round up. It's $35 for a whole year, kind of like a Sam's Costco membership. And for your first month, you get a welcome pack, which is really awesome. And guys, they're going to go with your voice, okay? And a lot of people get kind of nervous offering the wholesale option whenever it really is the best option for that person. They sometimes feel like they might be, I don't know. It's like, do you feel like that, Amelia? Like some people kind of get nervous offering. They're more comfortable going with the preferred customer. And when people tell them, like, hey, I do want to stick with this, but some people get persuaded into preferred customer.
Well, I do agree with that. And I also think that this is what happens when I see new people join. They're like, you all know what your goal is, right? Your goal is to share the opportunity, but the health products with people. You have to interview people. If they are not ready to commit to minimum 3 products for 60 to 90 days, I'm not going to bring them into my business as wholesale, because I don't want people turning off their back order or just going to 2 products.
Okay, I'll go ahead and just you want to keep finishing that?
Sorry, you all. I'm so sorry. Okay, so the people, they often fear sharing the wholesale option with people because here's the thing. You're not trying to get anything over on them, you all. Wholesale is the best option for everybody. Here's why. Because if they want to be consistent on 3 products and understand how Plexus works, they're saving the most money. If they're using 4 to 5 products, which most people are on, the Triplex, the Vital Biome, and the X Factor Plus, they're going to get commission back on that. They are going to get their kids on probiotics. They have the opportunity to share and get their products paid for. I share all those things, and I tell them easily, listen, you strike me as the type of person that would share your secret when somebody asks why you feel so good, how you have the energy that you do. You're planting these seeds and helping them think ahead of time. So I'm going to tell you, you're smart. You also want to save money. Jump in wholesale. Give me 90 days on these products, commitment, and I will help you get your products paid for if that day comes. If you want to remain a wholesale customer, that choice is yours. That's how it works with ours. Another thing we want to make sure we're aware of is a lot of people fear ambassador because in other companies, you have monthly fees. You have quotas you have to meet. You get fines if you quit in 3 months. Assure them Plexus isn't like that. If you decide you need a break in 2 months, you can come back in 6 months within your year and still have that price. So I have a lot of videos on how to explain the 3 options. I have one you could send to people that's your 3 options to buy if you need some third-party validation. But I always tell people, add your sponsor on a 3-way message for your first few times explaining how to buy so they can do it and you learn from them. If you're not comfortable doing it, say, let me add my friend who's real knowledgeable in on this message and she'll explain your 3 options. Is that okay? That would be my suggestion. Sorry, go ahead, Andrea. Yeah, finish what you were saying.
Okay. Yeah, that's exactly what Amelia said. Add your sponsor in because a lot of the times people are going to ask before you've even explained the products and what they do, they're going to ask, well, how much does it cost? And a lot of the times that they do that, they're not even going to learn about all the awesome benefits of our products. Okay. Like if I just, I feel like if Amelia didn't explain the products to me 2 years ago and exactly what they did, I probably would have been like, yeah, $100. Like I didn't have a job when I started Plexus. So I was like, no, probably not. But she explained them to me and I really was like, I need these products. My body needs these products. So what I always tell people, and I get this a lot too. People are like, well, how much does it cost? And I'll say, that's a great question. So listen, I want to know first, what are your health goals? Tell me those because it really all depends on what products that you are going to be using based on cost. So what are your health goals? See how I block objection right there. They're going to tell me what their health goals are, and then I'm going to recommend some products to them. And then most likely, just like what Amelia said, put your sponsor in the 3-way because you're going to see how they handle that objection, and then you're going to learn. And that's exactly how you do it. Like I probably wouldn't have learned if I didn't put Amelia in like 93 ways. I mean, I was blowing the girl up. So, that's the best way to block that objection because you want them to know what the products are about before they see that big, dollar sign. Also, too, if you guys haven't, what's up, Amelia? I saw you unmute yourself.
Oh, I was going to say, you show them the value of it. My eyes are so red from that wax. Oh, my gosh. I'm sorry. I look freaky. But, yeah, show them the value in it, like she said. You want to show them the value of $150 a month.
Yeah. Also, too, so I'm not sure. I think everyone on here voice messages, or at least I voice message people. I do it all the time. I even do it on my text. I know whatever, but I've just gotten in the habit of it. But people can hear your excitement. And I've found that, if I voice message the price versus type this long thing out explaining all of the options to buy, like, that looks terrible. People are going to be like, for one, if they have to scroll more than once, they're going to be like, no, screw it, I'm not reading it. Second of all, if they've got to look at a number that says 114 and then 99 and then 334.95, like all of that combined would give me anxiety. I'd be like, I don't even know what you're even telling me to do. So just hit that button, explain it like, like Amelia said, there's a video, how I explain it. I say, there's $35 for the startup. You get your website. It's really awesome. And then it's $135 for your first month. And that includes your annual fee, kind of like a Costco Sandy's membership to get the wholesale price. And then you also get a deeper discount on your triplex. And then after that, it's only $114. And the keyword only is really, really big, because if you're like, it's $114, they're going to be like, whoa. Or how about this? It's only $114. So it's just how you spin it in your tone of voice and the confidence that you lead when you're telling people about the price. And honestly, like I said, it really is the best deal. If you're going to stick with these products, and you can get a feel for people, because you want to talk to these people before you let them pick their option. But you can kind of direct them in the way that they want to go. If I can feel that, say that like I've had to get in contact with you like a million times and you're ignoring me, and then you say you're excited to sign up and then you're not, and this kind of wishy-washy, I'm probably going to say, hey, the best option I think for you is probably preferred customer for right now. And then you can always upgrade, because I don't want you to quit on me in 30 days and that white line go in my back office when I could have easily avoided that and put you to preferred customer. I still make money. You still are my customer, and I treat my customers exactly how I treat my ambassadors. I check in with them. I treat them just as I do my ambassador.
Well, and also it's a privilege to be an ambassador for this health company, like without a doubt. So you want to make sure that you're this is what I do to people. And I say, if you decide you love these products, you can always upgrade. That's okay. But most people do join me as wholesale ambassador because they commit to me, because I tell them, do not waste your time on these products for 30 days. Okay. If you can't give it 60 to 90 days, girl, this ain't for you. And that's really how I talk to people, and I tell them. And if they say, oh gosh, that's kind of a lot of money, I said, I thought so too. You have to relate to people, okay? Because $135 is a lot of money. No one should discredit that, okay? Especially in our economy today. So make sure you say, if they say that to you, say, I thought so too. And then I realized I was spending much more than that on coffees and treats and just things I didn't need. So would $3.85 a day be worth it for you to have energy, feel better, so you could take your kids to the park, so you could turn down sweets and get away from those rolls at dinner? Would it be worth it to you if you didn't have to run to the bathroom? So that's why you have to do what Andrea said and find out what their problems are. What are you struggling with? What can I help you with? So then if they say it's expensive, you can say, well, what if for $3.85 a day we could take care of those? Because I'm very confident this will. All right. So moving on. Sorry, Andrea, to mute you, but every time that your speaker's on and mine's on, there's this thing in the background. All right, Andrea, do you have anything else you want to throw in there?
Oh, just make sure that, like Amelia said, that you guys are just using the felt method. And that's like, I understand how you feel. I was the same way, but I found that I was going out for Starbucks every single day, true story, and spending like $9 a day. And, and I found that, now I can afford, these products because I'm not spending $9 a day. But basically that's it. Like I said, if you guys have any questions, go to your sponsor. They will 100% help you. And all you have to do is say, like, don't even mention sponsor, just to your prospect, to say, hey, listen, my really good friend, Andrea has been on these products for 2 years now, and I really think that you guys would connect, and she can answer your questions because I'm still learning. Boom. Then add that person and then add your sponsors to the conversation.
Yeah. Okay. So let's break it down to new ambassadors. Now, what should you do? Does everybody on here have a preferred customer? Maybe someone that's skeptical, they want to try a product or two, or just anything. Okay. As a new ambassador, your first goal is to get one preferred customer, 1 to 2. Okay. If they're using the triplex, that's great, but get 1 to 2 preferred customers. This will get your PV up a little bit. When you order your products, we want to try to get you 500 PV. 3 customers on the triplex plus your order will get you that. Okay. So get a preferred customer in your very first month of joining. And I'm saying this to you all, this is also what you're going to do for your new ambassadors. Okay. You just duplicate everything that your sponsor does with you. So get a preferred customer right away. And then you want to try to go silver in your first month. Does everybody know what going silver means? Okay. It's our first rank advancement in the Plexus pay. And I'm going to go ahead and find you guys this in case you haven't seen it. It's the first It's the first, oh my gosh, this is not me. I'm sorry, guys. It's the first promotion in Plexus where you get a bonus, okay? And that's silver. So what you would want to do is you want to grab 3 friends and you want to say, hey, I would love your feedback on these products. I'm so excited for you to do this with me. Have you ever tried Plexus? Have you ever heard of it? Like, what's your feedback? What do you think of it? That's all you got to do. Now, I didn't go into depth about everything that it is, what it is, blah, 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 blah. I just let my excitement do the talking. I let them know that I wanted to do this with them. That is so crucial when you start your business, is because your excitement, it doesn't matter if you're selling a bag of rocks. If you're excited about what it is that you have going on, you're going to get your friends excited. So if that makes sense to you. So go silver in your first month, get your first preferred customer, and when you go silver, you'll get your $100 bonus. You'll get your bonuses from welcome packs. That's easily, you can get your investment back. So that's always a first goal. Okay, so I just want to hit real quickly on welcome packs, right? How many people, raise your hand on this call, got a welcome pack that had the triplex in it? Just the 3 products. Okay. Anybody on here get the variety pack, one that was $199? Okay, I know some people did. Okay, so here's what I tell you about welcome packs. Obviously, not everybody's going to be able to afford $199.
Can you turn TV on for me, please?
When I'm finished with my meeting, please.
You're nice.
Thank you. You're nice too when you listen. So here's what I tell you about variety packs. Or welcome packs, okay? This is a one-time bonus that you get. It's a one-time discount that the new person gets on their products. Why do you want to sell the variety pack? Well, here's why. Because they get not only the triplex, they get the X Factor multivitamin, which is stellar, and everybody needs to be on it. They get Edge for energy, when we all know that we need a little pick-me-up, and it really helps a lot of people with ADHD and their focus. We get your block. With the holidays coming up, everybody needs the block, okay? I don't talk a whole lot about it on Facebook because I don't want people to think you can just eat bad and take this and lose weight. That's not my thing. You also get a 7-day trial in there too, which is outstanding. It's your biggest bargain. Not only do they save money, you get them on more products, feeling better quickly. You also get a $50 bonus from that instead of $25. Okay, so the triplex is a great place to start, and some people do have to start there. I had to start there because I couldn't afford it. My husband joined with the big welcome pack because we realized what a savings it was. Now, why do you want people to get the variety pack? It's more money, right? It's $50 versus $25. So if you show them the value of that, they're going to duplicate what you do. If you never tell people about the variety pack, they're never going to tell people about the variety pack when they join. So what you do, they'll duplicate. And then everybody makes more money. 4 levels down, you get paid from that welcome pack. Does that make sense? So I always tell my newbies, I'm going to give it to you straight. You need to get the variety pack, take advantage of the big discount and the savings. Then we can set your convenience order, your subscription order up for your triplex and your vitamin, what you're going to stay consistent on. If you decide that you love the Edge or you love the block and you use it in a full month, we can add that to your order. How does that sound? Because they feel like maybe if they spend $199 up front, they have to buy that every month, and they don't, okay? But it's a bigger discount. So don't forget to share that with them. Another thing I'd like to tell y'all, if you're new and you've never signed somebody up, get on the phone with your sponsor and let them help you walking them through the sign up, because you'll hear how I explain that to someone. You'll hear how I make the variety pack so much more exciting, because it is, and then they understand, if that makes sense. So you want to push the variety pack. All right. Anything else you want to add to that, Andrea? No? Okay. All right. I will just touch briefly on social media, because it seems like that's where we all go to work our business, right? Social media is a huge tool for you to reach a big market, okay? But it's not the only place you should be working your business. I mean, find events that are happening in your town. Travel, take business cards with you everywhere you go, make connections, learn people's name, all those things. Facebook is a way for you to tell your story. If you learn something new about this multivitamin and what it can do and how it's different, share that. You're so excited to learn something new. If you feel better or something changed in your health, share that. That's great. If you've helped someone on your team make an extra $200 to buy groceries for their kids, share that. It's part of your journey and your story. Can you go upstairs? Daddy's here. Okay, go upstairs. Dada's here.
More.
Okay, babe. But you just want to be you and be authentic. That is just
Mommy,
that is just crucial. And number one, you want to make sure that you are showing people what you love and who you are.
I love you, Andrea.
She loves you.
You're my best friend.
Okay, baby, hold on. Go with daddy. I'm almost finished. So you want to be authentic. Now, Facebook can be really, really good if you market yourself right, okay? If you are, we talked about this briefly, just posting pictures of products and this and that and buy from me, never post your link or anything like that. That can really turn off a lot of your audience and they will unfollow you. But if you are genuine and you go live and you share your excitement and you just talk about the things that you're learning, then you'll engage people because you offer value to them. Sola, I need you to stop, please. So many people have said to me, Amelia, like, honestly, the reason I still follow you and watch all your stuff, and I know I haven't done it yet, but people tell me this, is that you really do offer value. No one else in health and wellness companies offer that. You know what I mean? They just post their products, and who wants to lose weight in 30 days? And they look very salesy, right? There's millions of posts, and you can use hours. You can just search in Facebook and find some, but they tell you, instead of just saying, which you can't see, this drink is pink, but it's my pink drink. Instead of me just saying, love my pink drink and all my energy it gives me, which I hate that post, and I'll tell you why in a second, you're going to say, who knew that a balanced blood sugar could do X, Y, and Z for you? And you're going to list all these things because you're offering value and education to your audience. They're going to connect with that. You're going to say, wow, I have anxiety, or I have some inflammation, or my gut is not really, I have some digestion issues. Then you're going to make them want to know more about your pink drink, if that makes sense. And this is not caffeinated. So if you put, oh, my pink drink and all the energy it gives me, they're not going to care what it is you're selling because they're going to think they can go buy a Red Bull and get the same thing. So that's why, product knowledge is important, which we're going to go over next week. But just things like that. Just show people that you're excited. If you made $50 in your first week or your first month, just make a little hashtag or post to say, hey, dinner's on mama tonight. Thanks, Plexus, or whatever. Just let people know. $50 is a lot of money to some people. You don't have to be making $10,000 a month to be successful in network marketing. If you got your products paid for, say, wow, I'm getting healthy and I'm getting my products for free. Like, there's just no better gig. GNC never offered to give me my products for free. You know what I mean? Just put into perspective things like that. Post regularly, post often, engage with other people on their Facebook. I'll tell you one thing that really bothers me is that if I post on Facebook something and I'm like, oh, I'm looking for a good eye cream or something or whatever it is, and it's someone that sells skincare and they immediately comment on my post, I'm like, oh, I didn't even know you saw my post because you never engage with me. But the second that you see that I need you, you comment on my post. Nope, sorry, not going to happen. There's probably 6 other girls that sell Roden Fields that actually like my pictures of my daughter, that engage with me, maybe buy Plexus from me. I'm probably going to go to them. So do you see how the tables can be reversed? People must be valuable to you before they need what you have, because that's just integrity and a good heart. So I can't tell y'all enough. If you want to, that's how you build your relationship and open that line of communication. So maybe if you do post about anxiety or postpartum depression or things like that, someone that may be struggling with it, if you've engaged with them or even private messaged with them, they're going to feel more open to reaching out to you and talking to you because you're building that relationship. So Facebook is just one tool for you to build a relationship. It is not where your whole business should be. I promise you right now. And if you're looking at it like that, your business may go slow. You have to be reaching out to people like Andrea said. You have to be making connections out in the community, offering value, things like that. All right. Andrea, anything else you want to add on Facebook real quick?
No, I think that, just basically, you can take a look at, like, Rachel Rogers posts really well. Just take a look at those people too. Like, they tell their story. They're not always posting pictures of products. People like to see your face. So, take a selfie or take pictures with friends. You don't have to, use those pictures right away when you take them. I have tons of stock photos that I use.
Yeah.
Honestly, I do. Like, So, I mean, just try not to, rip an image off of Pinterest. It's like super blurry, and make sure your content looks good. That's basically it. Just, it's like Amelia said, attraction marketing is big. People are gonna stop scrolling when they see something that looks good. So
exactly. Yeah, if you want feedback, like, ask for feedback, but go and look at the people's Facebook posts and how they post their pictures. They don't post a lot of pictures in one post because that does not grasp people's attention. I didn't even do that in Hawaii. It was like one picture. And you're telling a story. And then lastly, I want to tell y'all, you started a business, okay, for $35. You better be sharing about your business. See some posts. What makes Plexus different than other network marketing companies? What are the statistics of I know this one, 82% of women that make six figures in America do it through direct sales. Okay. How is Plexus different? Why is this the company for you? These are things you want to be sharing, because if someone's in a financial hardship, they're going to feel confident to reach out to you about your business opportunity. But if you never share your business opportunity, they're going to reach out to me, because I'm super confident about my business opportunity. So take a dose of my confidence, take my belief right now. I hope I'm breathing it into all of you, and share about the gift that you have. You don't even have to have made your first dollar. You've taken the first step and started your business, and you're going to the top, so you can share. Okay? Everybody has permission. I hope everybody knows that. All right. Another thing I'll give you a tip is engaging posts on Facebook, like maybe on Fridays or something. Ask opinions, people's recipes, or what do you all make for dinner on a Friday night, or what's a crock pot recipe or something like that, because people love to give their feedback, but you can also see who's watching your Facebook newsfeed. So you can know who to reach out to and say, hey, I've really been thinking about you. I would love for you to try Plexus, but maybe you already have. Are you already on the products, or you know what I mean? But you'll know who's seeing your Facebook posts is my point by that, by doing an engaging post. So, all right, 9:22. I'm going to open it up, for the last 8 minutes for questions if anyone has any. No questions? I don't believe it. Michelle Turner, any questions? No? Oh, hold on. You're muted. 1 second. Okay. Go ahead.
You've kind of answered all of my questions so far, and I'm new, so I'm still learning, but I'm really wanting to learn the business. So.
You will learn while you earn. That's the beautiful thing about it. If you're not talking to people about Plexus or sharing about Plexus and getting people to ask you questions you don't know, you never will learn, right? That's the only way I learned, is people asking questions. Another thing is I want to mention is make sure you all are growing your network. When you meet somebody at a restaurant or your waitress, say, you were so nice to talk to. Like, I just really loved your energy. Are you on Facebook? I'd love to be your Facebook friend. You're not mentioning your business. And then when they accept your friend request, you're going to say, it was so nice to meet you tonight. I hope you have a great weekend, or whatever. Touch base on something you talked about. Don't mention your business. Create that relationship. Open that line of communication via Messenger. And let them watch your story you tell with Plexus. You know what I mean? And just, that's how you want to do it. You make friends. Grow your network. Huge thing I have to tell people. And they say, and I look, and I'm not going to lie to you, as soon as somebody joins me and they say they're doing the business, I go to their Facebook, I look at how many friends they have. Because one of their IPAs is to get 10 new friends a day. And I go back, and 2 months later I looked, and this girl only had like 5 more friends. And I said, she's not growing her network. No wonder her business isn't growing. You have to grow your network, right? Because the people closest to us are going to be the last that join us. That's for sure. But yeah, so that's good. Be intentful. Friend people that you have similar interests with. Unfriend people that you just don't have similar interests with. I do for sure all the time. But if you all have the success kit, I really beg you to dig into it. It tells you everything, how you get paid, how Plexus is different, which I didn't want to talk about tonight because I thought that we could do that. You could read about that. How to use social media, customer care, how to check in on people. Pretty much everything. Yeah, it's just a beautiful, beautiful thing. Anybody else have any more questions? No? Really? We answered all the questions? All right, Andrea, anything you want to add to the end?
No, I think we did cover everything on this, and no one has any questions to ask. Just go out there, be intentional with your posts, reach out, and most importantly, just if you need anything, we are definitely here to help.
Yeah, we covered a lot, but go and look at that file section in Destination Diamond. It'll tell you. There's even a file in there about 7 days of a cold message challenge, 7 days, sending different messages.
We should do that soon.
Yeah, we'll do that. But there's so many tools in there, and you can always ask for help for sure. But one thing I'll just give you 3 tips is consistency with your products and your business and sharing, okay? And just being excited. Your excitement will sell anything, okay? Especially when you come to a skeptic. Do not hate someone that says something mean to you or that's a skeptic, because they don't know yet. And I was a skeptic. Emily Roberts would say the meanest things to people on Facebook. The meanest. She would literally comment on their post. Pyramid scheme. You don't need supplements. Just work out and eat clean. She's 27 and she is a diamond, okay? And her husband's senior ruby. Like, no joke, in 2 years. So don't lose hope on people, y'all. That's our job, is to share hope, opportunity, and cast the vision for people that don't yet see it, okay? All right. Thank you guys so much. I hope this helped you, give you some pointers, get your day started. 3 perfect Plexus days where you can, reach out and follow up. And if you keep doing that 3 days a week minimum, your business will grow organically. I promise you. So have a good night, and we'll see y'all soon.
Mommy, do you want to come over here and play toys?
Yes.
Come over here.